The Australasian grebe is a bird that rarely demands attention, yet once noticed, it becomes impossible to ignore. Small, compact, and quiet, it inhabits still waters across Australia, New Zealand, and nearby islands. Unlike dramatic seabirds or towering waders, the Australasian grebe exists in subtlety. Its life unfolds close to the water's surface, where silence, balance, and precision define survival. This grebe belongs to a group of birds uniquely adapted for aquatic life. Its body is built not for walking or soaring, but for swimming and diving. Every aspect of its anatomy reflects this priority. Legs are positioned far back on the body, providing powerful propulsion underwater but making movement on land awkward and inefficient. The plumage of the Australasian grebe appears modest at first glance, yet it is perfectly tuned to its environment. Dark upper parts blend into the water when seen from above, while lighter underparts reduce visibility from below. During breeding season, subtle color changes appear, including rich chestnut tones on the face and neck, signaling reproductive readiness to potential mates. Unlike many birds that rely on flight as their primary escape, the Australasian grebe trusts the water. When threatened, it does not immediately take to the air. Instead, it sinks quietly beneath the surface, leaving barely a ripple behind. This ability to disappear is one of its most effective defenses. Underwater, the grebe becomes an entirely different creature. Dense plumage traps air close to the body, providing insulation while allowing precise control of buoyancy. Feet act as paddles, driving the bird forward with rapid, alternating strokes. Wings remain tucked tightly against the body, contributing to streamlined movement. Feeding is a disciplined operation. The Australasian grebe hunts primarily by sight, diving beneath the surface to pursue small fish, aquatic insects, crustaceans, and larvae. Dives are short but frequent, often lasting only seconds. Success depends on timing, speed, and the ability to judge distance accurately underwater. Still waters are preferred habitats. Lakes, ponds, reservoirs, and slow-moving rivers provide the calm conditions necessary for efficient diving. Turbulent or fast-flowing waters interfere with prey detection and increase energy expenditure. The grebe's relationship with its environment is intimate. Water quality directly affects prey availability. Clear, healthy wetlands support diverse aquatic life, which in turn sustains grebe populations. When water becomes polluted or overgrown with invasive vegetation, the entire system destabilizes. Social behavior among Australasian grebes is generally restrained. Outside breeding season, individuals may be seen alone or in loose groups. They tolerate proximity but rarely engage in complex social interactions. Each bird focuses on feeding efficiency and energy conservation. Breeding season introduces a dramatic shift in behavior. Courtship displays are subtle yet deliberate. Partners engage in synchronized swimming, head movements, and gentle vocalizations. These displays reinforce pair bonds rather than attract attention from a distance. Nests are floating structures, anchored to aquatic vegetation. Built from plant material, they rise and fall with water levels, offering protection against flooding. This adaptive nesting strategy allows grebes to breed in environments with fluctuating conditions. Eggs are laid directly onto the floating nest. Both parents participate in incubation, taking turns to maintain temperature and protect the clutch. When leaving the nest, adults often cover the eggs with plant material, concealing them from predators. Chicks hatch with the ability to swim almost immediately. One of the most striking behaviors of grebes is their method of chick transport. Young chicks ride on the backs of their parents, tucked into feathers, safe from cold water and predators. This behavior is more than convenience. It reduces energy expenditure for chicks while allowing parents to continue foraging. It also strengthens parent-offspring bonds during critical early development. Feeding young involves careful selection of prey. Parents bring small, easily digestible items, gradually increasing size as chicks grow. In some cases, adults intentionally feed feathers to chicks. While this may seem counterintuitive, feathers help protect the digestive tract from sharp fish bones. Predation remains a constant threat. Birds of prey, large fish, and introduced predators all pose risks. Eggs and chicks are particularly vulnerable. The grebe's reliance on water as refuge is both strength and limitation. Human activity has altered many freshwater systems. Drainage of wetlands, water extraction, pollution, and recreational disturbance affect grebe habitats. While the Australasian grebe is adaptable, it depends on stable water bodies to reproduce successfully. Climate change introduces new challenges. Prolonged droughts reduce available habitat, while sudden flooding can destroy nests. Shifting rainfall patterns force grebes to relocate frequently, increasing energy costs and reducing breeding success. Despite these pressures, the Australasian grebe persists. Its wide distribution and flexible breeding timing provide resilience. In years with favorable conditions, populations can rebound quickly. Ecologically, the grebe functions as both predator and indicator species. Its presence reflects healthy aquatic ecosystems. Declines often signal deeper environmental issues affecting water quality and biodiversity. The grebe's quiet existence contrasts sharply with the complexity of its adaptations. It does not dominate its environment through size or aggression. Instead, it survives through efficiency, specialization, and restraint. Flight remains an option, but it is not taken lightly. Takeoff requires a running start across the water's surface, beating wings rapidly until airborne. This costly maneuver is reserved for relocation rather than daily movement. Migration patterns are irregular. Rather than following strict seasonal routes, Australasian grebes move in response to water availability. Dry conditions force dispersal, while newly filled wetlands attract rapid colonization. This opportunistic strategy reflects a deep connection to freshwater dynamics. The grebe does not impose itself on the landscape, it responds to it. Observation of an Australasian grebe reveals patience. Long pauses on the water surface precede sudden dives. Stillness alternates with bursts of activity. This rhythm mirrors the environments it inhabits. The grebe story is one of adaptation without spectacle. No dramatic calls, no bold colors, no dominance displays. Yet beneath the calm exterior lies a finely tuned aquatic specialist. In a world where freshwater ecosystems are increasingly under threat, the Australasian grebe stands as a quiet reminder of what is at stake. Its survival depends not on wilderness alone, but on managed landscapes, protected wetlands, and sustainable water use. To understand the Australasian grebe is to understand balance. Between air and water, between movement and stillness, between presence and absence. It is a bird that thrives not by standing out, but by fitting in perfectly.